Good day. This is your at-large Senator Stephen D. Payne Sr. I serve as the Vice Chair of the Committee on Sports, Parks and Recreation, along with the Chairman, Senator Samuel Carrion. Recently, we toured most of the facilities of the Department of Sports, Parks and Recreation and St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix, along with Commissioner Calvert White and his auspicious team. Accompanying us were Senator Marvin Blyden, Senator Javon James, Senator Carla Joseph, Senator Alma Francis Heiliger, Senator Franklin Johnson, as well as support staff from my other colleagues.
Our tour began in St. Thomas with the Doris Hodge Tennis Courts in Subbase. This facility is slated for a makeover to include brand new LED lighting and an acrylic surface layer to offer greater consistency of bounce, which is the professional standard of tennis courts around the world. Residents of the VI who are lovers of the game of tennis will now have a chance to play on professional courts and perfect their skills, just like what Venus and Serena Williams did. Next, it was on to the Joseph Urbain Ballpark in Frenchtown, where we were briefed by Mr. Leroy Thomas Jr., affectionately known as Blackbird. Mr. Thomas and his team have done a yeoman's job in seeing to it that during this pandemic period that our fields were kept in pristine condition. Along with constantly mowing the grass, the dirt had to be turned on a daily basis as to ensure that it would not become brittle and hard, a condition which is not conducive for playing baseball. Next on our list was the Emile Griffith Ballpark. This is a major facility for sports competitions to include baseball and basketball. This facility also serves as a revenue generator for the department. It's ideally located and there is ample parking. The rides for children were donated by one of our cruise lines. Commissioner White is a firm believer and believes in public-private partnerships, and he lives by this quote. At the end of the day, it's about the children of this VI. This always touches the hearts of the donors, and they can't help but to give, and give some more. We moved on to the Winston Rainbow Recreation Center, which is located in Hospital Ground. This facility has hosted many major events, from the comedian Sinbad's concerts to music fests, car shows, carnival queen shows, and parades, and of course, major baseball and football tournaments. It's in need of a major facelift, and Commissioner White and his team are committed to seeing this through. We then traveled east to the Alvin McBean Recreation Complex. This facility, while in need of additional work, was refurbished by the group All Hands and Hearts, which is a group of volunteers who came from the mainland after Hurricanes Irma and Maria to assist in rebuilding efforts any way that they could. Next on the list, we traveled across the water to pristine St. John, where we saw the Oppenheimer facility. Mr. Elroy Hill gave us a brief tour of that facility and explained that this facility serves as the perfect spot for weddings all year long because of its perfect location, setting by the sea, and view. And the department makes a pretty penny renting this facility. Mr. Hill and his team have completed most of the work on the facility themselves, as they are also skilled craftsmen, like most of the employees who work for the department. We flew across the Big Island, where we began our tours at the Altoona Lagoon Little Bay Beach. Assistant Commissioner Hansen briefed us on the major plumbing upgrade that just occurred at the facility. Also, Mr. Troy Schuster of AARP donated and built a beautiful outdoor fitness center, which adds to the ambience of this facility. Next, it was on to DC Cannegator Recreation Complex, where we saw firsthand how severe rust has been compromising the stadium. This facility is also slated for a much needed major overhaul. While there, we observed loose galvanized that began to bang loudly every time the wind blew. Assistant Commissioner Hansen has stated that the residents have been complaining about the noise since after the hurricanes. I reached out to Bates of Bates Trucking, who stated that he will have a team travel to the stadium and repair the roof so that the residents can rest peacefully at night. We then traveled to the Rudy Krieger Recreation Complex located in Scion Farm. This facility has a serious problem with flooding, and Commissioner White has reached out to engineers who will correct this problem in short order. The Pedro Cruz Ballpark in Estate Profit seemed almost like a ghost town, as this facility is always full of life with concerts and tournaments featuring Hispanic musicians and athletes. Next on the list, we visited the Reinhold Jackson Recreation Center in Estate Wim. This facility, as well as others, serves as an after-school location where children receive assistance in their schoolwork, as well as a safe place to play and congregate. The Emile Henderson Sports Complex Court in Frederiksted is popular not only for being a place where children can play during the Crucian Festival parades and events, but it also gives residents a chance to socialize a little and then walk across the street for some sun and fun in one of the Big Island's more popular beaches. Last on the list was the Vincent Mason Senior Coral Resort. We cannot wait to see the final product at this facility, which has benches for relaxing, a beautiful ocean to swim in, a large pool that is slated to be retrofitted to accommodate the disabled and our seniors. The Department of Sports, Parks and Recreation has 51 projects slated for repair on the books, and 49 of them are obligated. That speaks volumes as to the commitment and dedication of the employees and management. While they were closed for COVID, the employees took the time to maintain and correct deficiencies at the facilities in anticipation of receiving our children once COVID restrictions are lifted. All of the facilities are slated to receive brand new LED lighting, and the basketball courts and tennis courts will be professionally resurfaced.
First off, I want to thank all the members of the Youth Sports Park and Recreation Committee for just giving me the time to look at some of our facilities and see some of the challenges that we are facing. Personally, want to thank the Chair, Senator Carrion, and the Vice Chair, Senator Payne. I know that these guys have sports and parks in their heart. I know they're going to work hard to work with us to make our facilities better and improve them to better the life of the people in the community. So I want to thank you all. Look for bigger and better things from the Department of Sports, Park and Recreation.
So we're at the end of our tour here in St. Croix. Yesterday we had a very successful tour over on St. Thomas. We're able to visit with the Commissioner of the Department of Sports, Park and Recreation, different facilities and parks over in St. Thomas. We did the same today here on St. Croix. Looking forward to working with the Commissioner, ensuring that these projects come to fruition. They've been working very hard, as we can see, and so we're looking forward to be able to collaborate and work, because we know our young people and our community needs these park back-end services, needs these facilities working and back-end services, so that our community can come together once again and enjoy the beautiful facilities that our island has to offer. So I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the Commissioner. I want to thank the members of my committee, my colleague senators, for being present, and everybody for making this possible.